Hello, so today it's my turn on the blog tour for this phenomenal book, Misfits by the amazing Hunter Shea. And just to do something a little bit extra, I thought it might be nice if I ask Hunter some questions. So the very first question that I want to ask Hunter is why melonheads?
Hey, Janine. Well, thank you for asking me that question. The answer is why not melonheads? Actually, no. You know my partner on Monster Men, Jack Campese. He's a Connecticut dude, and I was just trying to think of a book that was centered around Connecticut that dealt with some Connecticut urban legend or creature. I know he's a big fan of Dudley Town, which is a cool rabbit hole you can fall into when you look up that stuff. But I thought Melonheads would be cool. They'd make him happy. It makes me happy to write things like that. And I remember even, I live on the Connecticut-New York border. And when I was a kid, we used to have, sometimes they called them Melonheads, or sometimes they called them the Crazy Albinos. It was a thing where there were certain areas, if you went to, they were there laying in wait for people, and they were going to come get you and chase you with axes and kill you. And that kept us, when we were young, out of places we shouldn't have been. So I thought, hey, sounds like a fun topic. Really, nobody's done much melonhead fiction at all, so it was an overlooked. I guess they're cryptids, maybe. I don't know. Just seemed like fun.
Thank you, Hunter. So question number 2 is why did you decide to set Misfits in the 90s?
I actually had the setting and the characters, the human characters, set in my mind before the melonheads became the creature. Um, I look, I came well. I kind of was above coming of age, but still, I did the transition from total melonhead, no metalhead, to grunge at the time. There was just a vibe. It was a dark time here in America. We had the economy was terrible. We were just getting out of college. There were no jobs. We had the Iraq War going on. It was just this feeling of despair, and I kind of wanted to capture that moment. And I love the music. So I wish you could get a soundtrack that goes along with the book, and you could just listen to a curated soundtrack. I'm hoping that when people read this, they kind of recall that all the glorious fun of Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots. But yeah, I just wanted to do something in the '90s that I know very well. Didn't have to do any research, but I just wanted to capture that moment in time, that grunge kind of. I think we all felt kind of like misfits, and we all felt like there was screw tomorrow, because tomorrow's not promised to us, and whatever it is probably going to be terrible. Like literally, that's what we were thinking. Like the party from the '80s was over, and it was just a sober slap in the face that here was the '90s, and nobody was happy. So I just kind of wanted to recollect that and live in the music for a while because it was nice having it on in the background while I wrote.
Great. And my final question for Hunter would be this. Misfits is a fantastic book. I absolutely loved it. And one of the things I kept thinking all the way through was it would make an amazing movie. If Misfits was turned into a screenplay, who would you love to see playing who I deem to be the two main characters, Mick and Marnie? Which actors would you absolutely love to play those roles? Thank you.
Okay, this was a tough one. I mean, what I know, because these are teenagers, so I'm trying to think of teen actors. What I know of teen actors now, you could fit in a thimble. Um, but if I could have my way, what I would love to do is reunite Keir Gilchrist and Micah Monroe, who were in It Follows, and I'd like them to play Mick and Marnie. I think both of them could absolutely nail those characters. Um, so yeah, I think those are the two I would definitely. And look, it's the best I'm going to get to an It Follows sequel, if I can make it happen.